So you were born and raised on the island before you moved to
I
Revachol?
am a descendant. The narrow streets of Ulumbuir are with me in my genetic dreams. I see young Seminoles women walk into the grey mass on Ile de Fantôme, waiting on immaculate conception from the pave.
So you did not come from the island?
No. I have heard about it on the radio.
So you're not really East Seminoles, you're just from
I'm
Revachol?
from Couronne. And no, it is not just in Revachol. The city is central to the Simony strategy. Spreading through its trade networks, our culture will dominate the world. You have heard enough about our phylogenetic secrets for today. You have extinction to come to terms with, and never getting into the harbor.
Jim, what do you think about this?
I think this racist is better than the last. But the next racist will be the really good one.
That will be the...
I like the previous racist better, actually.
That is understandable. The previous racist was probably an Occidental, and did not prove a real adversary.
These cops are just jealous, Jean-Luc.
I think
This is
that
a
will be the...
racist.
he will grant.
Your people, you should keep him close.
I think
That will be the...
they're all...
Race is reality.
What are those tattoos of yours supposed to mean?
Racists are generally not very good examples of their race.
Welcome to Revachol. You hear him yell at a redhead woman visiting the fritter nearby.
I am not like them. I am craniometric perfection. I have taken the trouble to permanently draw a phrenologic grid on my skull and features. This should dispel any doubt.
The drawings are precise and look true to their pseudo-scientific ambitions. One thing, however, it is not entirely free of throwbacks in the phylogenetic tree. His large jaw, for example, could be a trait indicative of criminalism. Also, his earlobes could be small.
Are you sure? I mean, that jaw is clearly an atavistic stigmata.
That atavistic stigmata makes pussy say yes, plenty.
Babe, thanks. But I got this.
And
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you.
subscribe to
You
the Race
have
Advanced
really let
Threat Theory.
yourself go.
83% chance.
Ask what kind of races there are first. Classification is called to this stuff. Yes, better not to expand your mind in this direction. You may find out too much about the mystery. Fly too close to the race sun.
Acho que eu explicaria.
Your race descent has only worsened.
Ask what kind of races there are.
Mas I am new to this world. Help me
Classification
understand
is
its
called to
races.
this
I need to
stuff.
know what kind of different races are there. I do.
There are three categories of race. Type A, the heroic races. Type B, the servile races. And the vile CF race cauldron of pederasty. Your race descent has
to your
only...
death.
Ask what kind... Yes. Better not...
Okay. I'll have to come back here later then. Thanks for Fortis Simple Move. And la 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 a melancholic pop song plays on the radio.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents. Your bottles clunk into the machine, and the money appears with a satisfying jingle. You're a richer man now.
Yeah. Opa. Yellow roses, dozens of them, 2 pills too.
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
What's that magazine she's reading?
What magazine are you reading?
This is Pop Stars. It's got, like, famous people in it. It's not for sale.
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks to you.
Forget about all that. What this is Fashion Police feature?
It's where they rate different outfits famous people wear. It's kind of funny. They're kind of mean. It's about who's the most stylish.
I bet your hat would take the prize.
No. I don't like it. I hate it.
We are not the fashion police. We're the real police.
Before we go on, what is this?
I don't know. Frit?
And what is
A
Frit?
7-Eleven grocery store.
Why is it written with 3
I
T's?
think they think that the extra T makes it funkier. It doesn't.
The story goes that normal Fritta, with 2 T's, a men's workwear shop in Vredefort, was already taken. So when Fritta Retail Inc. grew into a multinational corporation, they had to add an extra letter to avoid trademark infringement.
Let's proceed. I have some questions for you.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but...
Can you tell me anything about this reality where...
Reality? You mean, what reality? Economic reality, or...?
She is like a student unexpectedly called upon by a teacher. Can she answer the classroom question?
No, I meant the physical
I
reality.
don't know. What about it?
Where are
We're
we?
in Frit?
No, I meant where are we on a larger
As
scale?
mankind, or as a nation, or...
What will her essay prompt be?
As a nation.
We're in a transition. You know, transitioning from monarchy to democracy, all that stuff.
The coalition, what's that? Someone told me that there is...
Government? Or do you mean something else? Sorry, I really need to finish this article.
What time
I
is
don't
it?
know. Look at the clock. It's right behind you on the wall.
The clock shows the time at 10:09. The hands seem to be still. It's apparent the clock doesn't work.
What is the revolution?
When ordinary people take over the government and demands democracy.
What about the one we had here in Brattleshire?
Yeah, it happened like 50 years ago or so. Sorry, I'm not very good at this. At history, I mean.
I won't bother you with this nonsense anymore. Can you tell me anything about the dead body?
I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so...
How long has it been
I
there?
don't know, really long.
Did you know the man who died?
Not really.
Not really? Does it mean you knew him a little?
No. I didn't know him at all.
What do you think happened?
I don't know.
No need to worry. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything, let us know, okay?
Okay.
Thank you for your help. And,
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles. The raincoats are transparent, except for the big Fritta slogan on the back. The packages are small, discreet, sloppily stacked, making them easier to take unnoticed. No need to worry about knocking over a display.
What's that?
What is what? It's a raincoat. If you want to buy one, then it's only 4 real.
Her attention is drawn to the raincoats. Stealing one undetected will now be more difficult. You see several packaged raincoats. The girl delves into the magazine. Hair covering her face, vision obscured. She cannot see your hand move.
Try to grab a package, any of them, slip it in your sleeve.
Oh no. I said don't let it fall out with a thump. What did you do?
Did you? I mean, I didn't just see a middle-aged man try to steal a 4 real raincoat, did I?
No, you didn't. I didn't do it.
Really? A plastic poncho?
The clerk stares at you, but doesn't say a thing for a moment or two.
I mean, it doesn't even cost that much. Like, why would you want to fuck with Frit over something like this?
She says, fuck with Fritta, like it's a saying, or she's quoting someone. Maybe you could ask her about this later.
Fucking with Frit is dangerous, you know. Just leave it there. I'll put it away later.
And,
is this about the
you say I
question
won't
again?
want to fuck with Frit.
Because
What?
Frit has an army.
She blinks at you, confused as to why you'd ask such an obvious thing.
Hold on, an army? You mean like mercenaries, ready to kill
Yeah,
people?
like 2,000 or so.
But why would Frit need an army? It's just a
I
corner
don't
shop.
know. It stops people from robbing Frit, I guess. If they know there's an army, I mean, I wouldn't want to fuck with them anyway.
Businesses often hire private security this side of the river. It's an unfortunate state of affairs, but not unheard of.
But that's what the cops
You
are
think
for.
the police, like, bother catching shoplifters? Frit polices themselves, so, yeah. Anything else you wanted?
And,
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo. Their logo is the bloodless rose, pure white, untouched by harm.
Just ask me if you need anything from Saint Baptiste. We don't stock prescription meds, but we do have Nosafed, Duramine, Magnesium, and Hypnogamma.
who is Saint Baptiste?
Saint Baptiste, you know, the pharmaceuticals company. Saint Baptiste Pharmaceuticals, the one that sells meds out of Saint Baptiste. That one. There.
She is right. Saint Baptiste, the company, derives its name from Saint Baptiste, the city. Itself so named because that's what it is. A rare case where that really is the full etymological history. As far as almost anyone knows, at least.
What do these products do?
I don't know. Let's see. Nosafed is a nasal spray. Duramine is a really good painkiller. Magnesium is a dietary supplement. Hypnogamma is... I don't really know what Hypnogamma is. I guess it makes you feel less shit. It's recommended to use after lots of partying, studying, or exercising.
Can you be a little more specific?
No, sorry. I'm not like a doctor or anything.
Nosifed heals +1 health. Dramine heals +3 health. Magnesium heals +1 morale. Hypnogamma heals +3 morale.
A colorful display of cigarettes and alcohol bottles line the shop wall, inviting you closer. The bottles wink at you in the light. The smokes too glitter in their wrapping. It's like looking into a kind of heaven. Your knees are weak. There, in that dark green glass, all in vain. The great flowing river of warmth, wine, alcohol, beer, alcohol, love, alcohol.
I'm in heaven, I need it so bad.
Sure. If you want something, I can get it for you. Just let me know and pay and stuff. But I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health. But I guess you already know that.
Do you sell any under-the-counter vices?
No, Frit only sells legal drugs, like the law says.
Please, tell me more about these products.
The Pale Age vodka is special, I guess. It's stored in pale for a couple of years, which makes it super expensive and super strong.
Okay, what will consuming this stuff do to my body?
I mean, I already said it'd hurt you. I don't know what else they do.
Substances give powerful bonuses to your main stats at the cost of damage to your health or morale. Cigarettes raise your intellect while damaging your health. Alcohol raises physique while damaging your morale. Use medication, like Nosifed and magnesium, to counteract the negative effects of substances. Note: consuming substances can have unforeseen consequences for you.
And la, 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 la.
A colorful
Again, I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health.
Este é o mais
Here you go, mister.
barato. Esse aqui é o mais barato.
Well, hello. Someone seems to have found himself a bottle of alcohol. Here's where the magic happens. What a solid can of mass-produced piss water. Well over 10% alcohol in this so-called beer. Pop it open before it gets too warm. Wow, the gods of mass production have made this alcohol container laughably easy to open. A child could have done it.
No, I'm not doing
Fine.
it.
We're not worried. You'll crawl back to this bottle soon enough. We'll give you another chance. Booze always gives you another chance.
You've passed up your chance to start drinking alcohol for now, but don't worry. The option to start drinking becomes available again in 2 hours.
The lonely Cormorant surveys the sea, indifferent to your approach. The belly of this boat shines like it was recently painted. Docking reserved for residents of Rue of St. Ghislaine 33. And Rue to St. Ghislaine Frontenac North. Have set apart.
Look at me when I'm talking to you.
Inside the frame of the motorcycle in repair and the tools used to disassemble it. There's a girl there that she spilled the paint. Looks like there was more construction here once decades ago. Is much bigger than this too. This was more than you'll ever earn in your life.
This is a wall on the side of an apartment building.
Conceptualization, que é uma coisa que me ajuda com isso. Conceptualization.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here. You have no clue. It's just a wall. A garden hose. This won't be used until the snow melts. Balcony with a view of the yard and the hanging.
I can't get involved in this.
Chairs and tables eaten by rain and rats. Another splattering of bullet holes in this wall. Just a closed door, but you look at it suspiciously. These barrels are half full of rainwater. Someone is trying to grow earth in this greenhouse. And the smoker up there could be a witness. Talk to him.
Are you trying to sneak up on me? Come to slit my throat in my sleep?
Apparently, she doesn't like people standing behind her back.
Pig's come to take me out, trying to snuff me out.
No, why would you even say
Why
that?
are you sneaking up on me like that? It's not a good idea to scare me, pig. Not a good idea at all. Trying to sneak up on me.
There must be another way into the building.
You see a young man on a balcony nursing a cigarette. His eyes have been following you for a while.
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
Why are you whispering? It sounds like you are already in
There's
trouble.
no trouble. I'm just speaking in a lowered voice. I don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie, if that's okay. I just want to finish my cigarette.
Don't let him go. This could be your witness. The balcony has a great view of the whole thing.
Actually, the gendarmerie really needs to talk
Is it
to you.
really that important? All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run.
Looks like you've got a good view of the Eiling's backyard. Can you tell me anything about the
I'd
hanging?
even go so far as to say that the view is a little too good, my dear gendarme. Do you have an estimate of when the body will be taken away?
We will remove the body as soon as possible. Now tell us, where were you last Sunday?
Oh. You already asked me that, didn't you?
I'm pretty sure I
No,
did.
not you. Some more muscular type.
And when did you speak to this more muscular gentleman?
Last week? I don't know. Look.
He's an actor declaiming a soliloquy. See how you hang on his every word?
You didn't answer the question. What were you doing last Sunday?
I had a friend over.
What kind of
He was
friend?
my Sunday friend.
What's your friend's real name? Did he see
He
something?
doesn't reply, gesturing no with his cigarette. In the neighboring windows, you can see faint reflections of his silhouette, all from different angles.
I'd even go...
We will...
Oh. No.
And when?
Last week?
He's an actor.
You did...
It was my Sunday friend.
He doesn't reply.
Can you tell me
My
your
name? My name is Martin Martinez.
That's definitely not his real name.
You're not actually called Martin Martinez,
No,
are you?
of course not. Could you please lower your voice?
Alright, we'll talk later.
We won't. Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
Gewissem stay. I'm just
Time to bring out your secret charm. Tears and begging. Show him your emotional side. Throw yourself before his very feet like a dog.
What do you want from me? Do you want me to cry, huh?
No, for God's sake, I don't want you to cry. Listen, I really have to go. Good luck with the investigation.
The smoker on the balcony. I'm doing progress. And
He's gone.
we should run after him, see where he
No
went.
point in running. Tenements like these often have multiple exits. If he doesn't want to talk to us, then he'll know how to hide himself.
So we just
He
give
could
up.
be a witness. Him or his Sunday friend. Either way, we need to look into that muscular type who's asking about our case. There has to be a way of getting inside the building. Once we found a way in, we can ask around for his apartment.
Great, let's do that. And the curtains shift as though little someone is watching from my van. Nani? Who's watching us? And
A stone, like any other, lying in a whirl of sleet and mud. Maybe there's something under it. There's a key beneath it, rusty from the dirt.
This must be for the front door. Pity it doesn't have the apartment number on it. This building has hundreds of apartments.
are we going to find the
We
right
just
one?
have to go in and see.
Put the stone back. And this changes.
The streets will flow red once more. A great torrent rushing down Rue d'Esperance. You wait and see.
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C.
Let's start with your blood type and go.
Go where? Accosting a minor?
Listen to your partner, pigman. Keep your grubby hooves off little old ladies.
You keep looking off to the side. What are you
The
looking at?
lieutenant furrows his brow at another one of your eccentricisms. Hatred, disgust. It's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her girlish features. The woman on the boat does not notice her staring.
That Ozon whore. Someone's got to keep an eye on her.
Ozon is an archipelago 2 days' travel away from Rivershot. Its moneyed residents, used to posh restaurants and upscale boutiques, rarely have reason to visit Martinez.
Who is
Probably
she?
the Wild Pines rep. We should talk to her. She's a professional negotiator, though. I have the feeling she will be very cooperative while telling us nothing. You should take the lead. Ask her unexpected questions, you know? Do your thing. Don't be afraid to get a bit wacky. Throwing her off is our best bet.
Good idea, piggies. Run along now. Fuck her shit up good. Impound that boat while you're at it. I'd like to watch her swim back to Ozon.
What are you doing to the wall?
Can't you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural, an aereo graffitio visible from low orbit. I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words.
And you so committed to facing the building.
This place is severely lacking in havoc. Not even the occasional trash can fire to break up the tedium. I thought I'd mix it up, you know, summon the forces of crime and social chaos with a wall-sized invitation.
And